So yeah, so this is going to be our new attempt at the streaming setup, and definitely let us know how it goes. We've been toying with settings all the way up until about 8:55 or so. The other thing you'll notice is that we're now broadcasting in a widescreen format. So those of you who have 16 by 10, I think is what it's optimized for. Then you'll enjoy that. Might be 16 by 9. I don't remember. Either way, should look pretty good.
Even though, you know what's kind of funny? I was looking at the photos from the Australian Four Seasons Gaming LAN, and everybody, even the ones on widescreens, were playing with a 4:3 aspect ratio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Well, especially if you're a Quake 3 player, like it's actually weird for me to look at Quake Live in a widescreen aspect ratio. So. Now, one thing that I do need to do is let me switch over here and need to be able to see the list. So we are in pretty good shape. By the way, welcome back, folks. We've been so busy. We covered basically almost two full weeks worth of Evil Genius's Masters Cup series. We covered the first 6 days, which was round 1 through round 3. We covered half of each round per evening. A lot of fun. And I know that Jahar and I, we just totally had a blast with it, and we were so thankful that the
oh, hell yeah.
That the matches just kept coming. Boom, boom, boom. And so big thanks to Lecter and Toast for that. And once again, guys, MSI Notebook, even though, I'm not required to say, that name anymore, definitely check out their stuff, because look, as gamers, we want to support companies that are willing to support us. Okay? So it makes sense. Definitely check them out. Big thing.
And while you were away, Greased, I mean, after that, it was kind of like the wrong weekend for you to move, just because there was so much shit going on. I mean, Wheat down in Arizona for Devastation, Too Good over in Sweden for DreamHack, and I was doing a lot of the coverage for the Action Quake Online stuff. That actually went really well with some Doom Capture the Flag followed up by that. But between, 3 major LAN parties, the Australian stuff also got the group stage underway for Four Seasons Gaming. I mean, there were streams, there were games, there was action, like every single minute of the day this weekend. And I know for a lot of the broadcasters, a lot of us probably got close to falling over. I know Wheat was looking like it on Saturday, but we pulled through. And but everybody made it, and everything went so smoothly, and there was so much shit to watch. I mean, if I were, one of the people who wasn't needed to be behind a mic, I would probably be sitting there all week and, swapping streams, watching stuff, and that, that's really the first time that that's happened in a long time, at least to that scale, and that's really exciting. Really exciting.
Oh, I know. I mean, and just the sheer number of things, and I spent it all moving boxes. But that's okay. Oh,
yeah.
Shot, 13. Very nice shot.
Hey, that's what I did last year.
So are we ready to get this thing underway? Is that it?
Hell, I am.
Okay. Just as a heads up, I don't have my second monitor set up. So if you want to say anything to me in IRC, you have to do it in the Keel TV channel. That's the only thing I have up. Otherwise, you'll be seeing this.
That means you'll be distracted less, right?
Yeah, I can see the list. But we are going to start with Zam and RC15. I think that's a good matchup as the start of the night. And then I think we want to toss in Shivers pretty soon. Am I remembering that right? And then we've got some new people. We've got Pitte, I think that might be. And then Killshot. And so I think we'll start here with Zam and RC13, and then we'll do Shivers, Rail Wolf. We got Boom Shakalaka. That'll be fun stuff. I don't know who that is, but welcome. Alright, so we good? We good to go? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to see is going to be King of the Hill. This is a community-driven duel. Basically, it's a night of dueling. We're going to start right now, and we're going to go until about midnight Eastern time, so enjoy. I'm going to let them know that we are ready to go. So just a heads up to remind people what King of the Hill is all about. It's going to be essentially He who wins stays and faces the next challenger.
Vote passed.
And then the challenger always gets to call the map. So essentially, you're trying to topple the king and become the king yourself, steal away that crown. So it should be good times. And this time, we're going to be seeing Zam and RC13. We've seen these two guys duke it out a couple of times on King of the Hill. They're actually always a fun start. So we're just waiting for one more F3 by Zam.
Playing with parchment paper. He's got a mouse pad from the Dark Ages, but we've also got a matchup here on ZTN, the Blood Run. Yeah. Zam versus RC13.
I'm gonna watch RC13 out of the gate. He picks up Mega LG, and he started out near the Portal YA. Now, this is an interesting thing. Now, see how Zam is backing away? I think that's a bit of a mistake.
You have taken
I mean, LG on shotgun, if you're backing away, you're gonna get toasted. So, definitely going to be a little bit of an issue. Now, yeah, one thing we're going to notice, definitely the issues with the colors basically tearing apart and looking like 3D glasses. That's never going to happen again. Nice frag by Zam, bringing it back to a tie game. RC13 has gone down. Zam coming in strong. Should be able to pick up this frag as he bounces.
Very nice.
RC13 around like a toy. And, of course, he did pick up that Mega. Red is up in about 5 seconds, so far so good for Zam, and actually he's been able to steal away this. Now, I'm surprised he didn't tear through the corridor going back. He had enough time to cut through and go around the back staircase there that RC13 is now using. I think a little bit of a misstep by Zam. I think he could have gotten the drop at least to do damage against Red rather than walking into RC13, who's playing defensively from that position. So, Zam fighting for this Mega, and it's not going to happen. Jahar, I've been running my mouth for a minute 20, so please chime in here, man.
Yeah, I know getting old must suck, but also RC13 bringing it back up to a tie. And I got to say, Zam had some really, really nice decision-making plays there. I mean, there were points where RC13 had a moment of weakness, a small window of opportunity for Zam to just plus forward and nail in the kill. And he really made that, but I'm wondering, he was kind of offset after that. RC13 at red armor. He should have been, easy pickings by Zam at that point, but Zam kind of faltered there, kind of hesitated, and now Zam is laying a trap in order to make that all go away. But look at all the stack that RC13 has that Zam has to blow through. Zam is kind of in the back corner. RC13 is not going to quite get that rocket jump, so that's going to be, the thought that counts, but really, no, he needed to make that, and now he's a bit more out of position, but he's up on top for red armor, and even if he doesn't win out here, he can avoid taking any damage unless he puts himself in the middle for it. Nice rail there by Zam there. Very, very nice sneak attack and getting out of the way, but here's the thing. Where's the follow-up going to be? RC13 not quite sure where his opponent's going to be, where the attacks going to be coming from, but he's going to be able to get a free Mega here, and without a challenge, Zam shows up, but a little bit late, and really in the wrong position for it. He had nowhere to go. Once stepping into that fight, he had nowhere to step but down.
Yeah, the geometry pretty much forced him to commit to that fight. There's no way to exit it smoothly off that jump pad when you're caught in that corner. So that gives RC13 a chance for a win. And if I recall, Jahar, the last time these guys met, I want to say that Zam won. So a little bit of a grudge match here, perhaps?
I think it was RC13.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Well, either way, definitely going to be grudgy.
Yeah, these guys are always grudgy.
Oh, again, a lot
nice
of
Mega Steal
at the items, and
RC13 didn't see that Mega Steal.
Barely catching each other at the well, what?
He went back for the Mega, and he was like, "Why isn't this thing spawned yet?" Zam got it a long time ago. Red is still up.
And yeah, always they're just a little behind each other when it comes to those ambushes and to the timing. So really creating some awkward situations here and some awkward fights. Really RC13 playing it a little bit slower. Zam sticking his head into some things a little bit quicker. And he doesn't need to be doing that right now.
Yeah.
Again, looking for the ambush, but not knowing what direction your opponent's going to come from. That can backfire severely.
And Red is coming up now. RC13 trying to get in position, and this is a little bit too risky. He eats 2 rockets, but he is able to fling Zam across the room and connect with a combo rail. Very nice play by RC13.